content lead for the Academic Preservation Trust. And I'm going to just give you a brief, you don't need to see any more than that, overview of what the Academic Preservation Trust is, because you've heard there's a lot of community-based approaches to preservation of all kinds. And what I want to situate here is the thinking and the methodology behind what the AP Trust is trying to accomplish. So there are 17 members currently, and they are made up of a broad group of participatory actions. And largely what we've seen with our work is, here are the members, is we have disposed ourselves in a few critical ways. We have a team that's focused on the content issues related to preservation, a team that's focused on technical issues and implementation of preservation activities and actions, and then we have a governance board. And so, as you know, we are not alone in creating preservation environment, but what separates us in many ways from what you've heard from a lot of other initiatives is we're really a community-based approach. We have a central philosophy, which is that many minds make for not only better solutions, but faster solutions. So you will know that there are other preservation solutions out there for singular institutions, other ways to approach preservation. We don't have any claims to being the definitive approach. What we're looking for is we look for people who want to engage with preservation issues at a variety of levels. So for example, one of the tenets that we have as our group is we want to become a TDR, Trusted Digital Repository. And as such, we have the content team has individual members. Stephen Davis sitting in the front is leading that group. So what we try to do with AP Trust is establish a dialogue between practitioners and the future direction of preservation. If there's a small group that has an idea about how there's a new problem set that needs to be addressed, there's a new direction that we want to go, then they're tasked to create the data to bring back to the larger group, and then we determine how it fits into our preservation environment. So where we are now, we've been working towards production. So we've been in the idea stage about a year and a half ago is when we really started to ramp up, figuring out how we could get 17 people to agree on what a basic preservation baseline service suite should be. We're anticipating being in production later this summer. And then our next step with that is to really create a business model around preservation and basic preservation services, because we feel strongly that you should be able to go to your budget manager, your administrator, your dean, your director, whoever, to say, I can tell you how much it will cost. If you have X amount of data, I can tell you the cost is Y amount of cost for that data. We're really looking at providing some real costs to that environment. The type of environment, of course, that we're proposing is not a singular environment. It really fits within an ecosystem of preservation and stewardship activities. And if you think about an ecosystem starting from content you keep in your local machine, maybe then you have content that's backed up by your organization in some way. AP Trust can function very much as a scratch disk space where you can read, write, but the content is going to have preservation activities done to it, auditing, fixity checks, things like that. And then you might have a long-term preservation solution along the lockbox model, something along the lines of DEEPIN. But really thinking about where preservation fits, we're committed to providing the appropriate solution for a large, and if not the largest group of people who can find that useful. So that's us in a nutshell. Thank you.